Taurus, so Mariah here with Spiritually Honest Tarot. I'm going to go ahead and get into your you versus them reading. It is a timeless reading, so whenever you watch it, you just watch it, okay? So what we're going to do is your side over here, your partner's side over here, or the person that you have in your mind or that you're dealing with or not dealing with at this time, but just energetically still connected to. We're going to ask a few questions like, how are you feeling, just in general in regards to love life. Also, how do you view the connection? How do you feel about them? What do you want? Your next steps and the outcome. So if you, again, this is your side, but if you don't resonate with this side, if you resonate with this side, go ahead and switch them, flip them, flop them, okay? Just take which side, whatever resonates with you. I'm just going to use this deck as yours to cut down any confusion, okay? So let's see here. How are my Tauruses feeling in their love life or just in general? Let's start off there. Thank you. Right out the deck. Oh, you got two. Interesting. We got the Nine of Cups to the Knight of Swords. And let's see how your person is feeling. I've already pre-shuffled off camera and prayed and meditated over the cards. So let's see. How is Taurus's person feeling in regards to, in regards to love and life in general? Love and life in general. How's Taurus's person feeling? And if you guys resonate with the video, please go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the algorithm a lot, and it really helps my tiny baby channel that I literally just started a couple weeks ago grow. Okay? All right. So, interesting. Let's start on your side, shall we? Nine of Cups to the Knight of Swords. So I'm just reading this as one energy. I'm not reading the Knight of Swords as a clarifier. So, Taurus. I feel like you feel a bit removed when it comes to love. For some of you, I do, especially with that Knight of Swords just being in reverse. But in general, overall, this might be a time where you're being overindulgent. And that's kind of a Taurus thing. I'm not going to lie. I got a Taurus moon, so I can understand. You may be drinking a little more, eating a little more, enjoying yourself more than you normally would. Maybe, enjoying in life's pleasures that really bring you comfort. I see you doing a lot of that. But not in the balanced way of when the Nine of Cups is in the upright, right? This is more so an out of balance situation for you. Almost like doing those things to cope with something, right? Whether you're over shopping. Me personally, as an example for you guys, with my Taurus moon, I'm an emotional shopper. So when I'm emotionally upset, some people like to eat, some people like to drink, some people like to cry, some people like to do other things, have sex. I like to shop when I'm emotionally upset. It's that energy here with this Nine of Cups. And you're keeping it to yourself. You're not really speaking to anybody about what's going on. Maybe somebody that's really close to you, a close friend or a close family member or something like that. But whatever you're doing to cope with how you're feeling, I feel like a lot of people do not know about this. And you're doing whatever your choice of vice is to cope with something. And that's in general. Now, that doesn't have to pertain to this specific person. That can just be you're doing that because something might have happened with a separate person, like a child's father, or you got family issues going on, or things at work is tough. But you're doing something, you're participating in a vice. And again, vices does not have to be drugs, alcohol, sex. Again, for me, my vice is online shopping when I'm emotionally upset. Whatever your vice is, Taurus, I feel like that's what you're indulging in right now, and it's not in a balanced way. Now, you got the Nine of Cups, and your person has the Nine of Pentacles. So your person is coming up in a balanced way. They're single, they're looking good, they're smelling good, they're enjoying life's pleasures, but it's in a healthy manner. I do feel like they're very attractive at this time and desirable, and they feel that too. And they're really just enjoying their life as is, not a care in the world, knowing that they have money in the bank, that they look good, they can have whoever they want. But I don't feel them indulging. I just feel them indulging in other people. I feel like they're just indulging in the fruits of their labor from life, right? So let's see. How are you viewing this connection? How are you viewing this connection, Taurus? How is Taurus viewing this connection with their person? Oh, no, I'm not taking doubles again. Just one card. How is Taurus viewing their connection? How is Taurus viewing this connection with this person? One card, Spirit. Keep trying to give me multiples, Taurus. I love y'all, but I can't be doing all that. No, honey, not today. I got things to do. Try to make this reading a little quick for y'all. All right, how is my Taurus is viewing this connection? Okay, he wants to give me 2 again, so we'll just take it. Whatever. All right, Spirit. 4 of Swords and the 7 of Wands in reverse. You have either dropped this connection or you feel like this person has dropped you. I feel like for some of you, and this may not relate for all, I feel like for some of you, this person has dropped you within this connection. And I feel like in general, that's why you're kind of overindulging in your vices. And that's just for some of you. The majority of you, I just feel like how you're viewing this connection is that, I mean, it's just been dropped. You've retreated, you've pulled back your energy, you're not giving to it, you're not entertaining the connection, you're not putting up a fight, you're not fighting for this connection. I mean, you're so removed that, you know, you're not even defensive towards this person, if you will. And I don't mean defensive as in if they came towards you, you wouldn't have your boundaries or guards put up, but you don't even have the energy to entertain this person's energy. That's what I mean, okay? So you just feel absolutely removed. That's how you're viewing this connection. You feel like there's no communication, there's silence. There might have been silence for a while. I'm seeing 4 weeks, 4 months, 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days, or 4 days. Okay, let me see. How is your person viewing the connection? How is Taurus's person viewing the connection? Thank you, Spirit. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, and let me just get one more to make it fair. That was too many. One more to make it fair. How is Taurus's person viewing the connection? One more card. One more card, Spirit. Okay, I feel called to grab this one. 3 of Swords. Interesting. I'm just going to point something out to you. The grounding energies behind how this person is viewing this connection is the 9 of Cups upright. How you're feeling in general is the 9 of Cups in reverse, right? The polarity there is just interesting to me, so I thought I'd point that out. So, how they view the connection, Knight of Pentacles to the 3 of Swords. They want to make something right. They hurt you. They definitely hurt you. Because I can see your energy is pulled back. Now, for some of you, the energies may be reversed. This may be your energy over here, Taurus, and this may be your person's. Again, switch, flip-flop as you will. But the Knight of Pentacles is going towards this 3 of Swords. It's wanting to heal or mend a hurtful situation, a broken situation, a situation that caused a lot of pain, a lot of strife. They are really wanting to do that. And I feel like this person was the one that caused you pain, Taurus. And again, flip it if that's not the case. But they're wanting to come in with a stable, practical offer. But the issue here is, Taurus, they're the Knight of Pentacles. This is the slowest moving knight in the deck. And that's why I feel like it's been time since you guys have last spoken or dealt with each other. This really feels like an in separation connection or no contact. So if you guys are in a relationship, this just may not be your read today. And I do apologize. Check out your moon or rising. But this feels absolutely like you guys are in separation or no contact. But again, the issue here is that they've taken so long to come back and heal the situation with you. They've taken so long to come back and mend your broken heart. Again, I feel like there's been weeks, even months, since you guys have last spoken. Weeks or even months. And I mean it's been a long time since you guys last talked, and they're coming in so slow, but it's like they're viewing this as something they want to reestablish again, but establish it on a more sturdy foundation. Something that is steadfast, something that is long lasting, but they're just taking so long to come in. And at that point, Taurus, I don't know how receptive you will be to this offer. Okay? So, let's see, how do you feel about this person? How does Taurus feel about this person? How does Taurus feel about this person? Nine of Wands. And let's see, how does Taurus's person feel about them? How does Taurus's person feel about Taurus? How does Taurus's person? Thank you, Spirit. 4 wands in reverse. Okay. So they're definitely feeling the disconnect within this connection. 4 wands in reverse, right? So let's start on your side. 9 of wands. Now, 9 of wands can go a couple of different ways, as we all know. If any tarot readers or people who just know tarot, they will know that the 9 of wands can mean one or two things. Not giving up, wanting to keep fighting. It's the wounded warrior. I'm going to keep fighting to the last drop. I've made it this far and I'm not going to quit now. But also, too, if you look at the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck, which I have here, which is this, you have 9 wands in front of, behind this guy, and he has one of the wands in his hand, where it almost looks like a jail cell. You know what I mean? It's almost the feeling of being guarded, blocked off, a visible, energetic distance, right? Keeping somebody at bay. And that's how I'm feeling here with this 9 of wands, especially with the strength here right there. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the strength. I said the strength here. With the with the line right here, and then you actually have the strength on the bottom of the deck here. You are, for some of you, it's taken everything in you to really hold back from this connection, to really put yourself at bay from this person. I feel like for some of you, it's taken a lot of strength. Others of you, even if it didn't take all the strength you had to muster up in your gut and all the courage and all that, jazz, you just don't want to give to it. You feel very on guard towards this person. There's a defensiveness. You're on defense when it comes to this person. You're not opened up. You're not willing to open up. You're just very defensive. And now I do feel like on the other end of the spectrum, that there is a part of you that doesn't want to give up on the connection. There is a part of you that would still like to fight for the connection if the opportunity arises, and if things could be mended the right way, if this person could show up the right way for you. I do see that. But outside of that, you just feel guarded. You just feel like you have to be at bay from this person, and it's taking a lot of courage to do that, a lot of strength. Now your person, how they're feeling, and this is how they're feeling towards you. 4 wands in reverse. They feel like you don't want to be with them. They feel like you wouldn't want a connection with them. And that may be the reason why they're coming in slow. But they feel like this connection with you is done and over with. That what could have been is no longer, or what could have been will no longer be. Even if they might have acted in ways that were not conducive to wanting to establish a relationship or wanting to build a relationship, they definitely feel like now you wouldn't want them back. They definitely feel like now you wouldn't give them a second chance. Despite 4 wands having a strong connection with you. Again, the 4 wands, that's considered the twin flame cards to some people because of the 1111 portal. Despite what they've done to you, they feel like you won't take them back. So let's see, what do you want out of this connection, Taurus? What does my Taurus want out of this connection? Thank you. 3 wands. And what does Taurus's person want out of this connection? What does... Okay, right up. Devil in reverse. Interesting. So let's start on your end, Taurus. 3 wands. I think, and this kind of goes back to this 9 of wands energy. Yes, you got this person at bay. Yes, you're not willing to let them in, and you know they have to come correct, of course, right? But there's a bit of possibility, if you will, that maybe if this person came in the right way, or if things can be mended, or if this situation could be healed, that maybe I'll give it a chance. Maybe I won't give up on it, right? So 3 of wands, what do you want? I feel like you're waiting. Now, I don't feel like you're waiting to see, how can I put this? I don't feel like you're waiting in the sense of putting your life on pause. I feel like you're still going about your life, doing what you're doing. Again, overindulging with that 9 of cups at the top. You're going about your life as normal. You don't have your life on pause. I'm not getting that energy. But I am getting the energy, though, if while you're living your life, there's still a space you're holding for this person somewhere in your heart. there's still a space of, okay, well, if this person came back the right way and did this and approached me like this and was honest and was straightforward and did these certain things and cut certain things out and stopped dealing with certain people or situations, then maybe we can relook at this. Maybe at that point we can reevaluate this situation. And you're holding a space there for that. Now your person, what they want is the devil in reverse. There's been some toxicity within this connection, right? Whether they may feel it was on your behalf or they may feel like it's on their behalf. But because the card is on their side, we're going to read it as them, and you just switch it to however you see fit, right? Devil in reverse. I mean, geez, right? Let's talk about rock, sex and roll. Rock and roll, sex, and drugs, you know? Absolutely the textbook definition of the devil. But I feel like this goes deeper, right? This devil in reverse for me energetically, there's childhood conditioning, what that happened within this person. I'm getting the letter J. I don't know if something happened to this person on a playground, at school, and I'm even hearing aunt. Something traumatic happened to this person in their childhood. They might have had, and please, I'm sorry for if this is, a little too much, but they might have had an abusive father, maybe an alcoholic father, or they themselves may be an alcoholic. There's a sense of substance abuse around this person, whether it's them or whether it was their energy, whether it was the energy that they grew up around, family members, or even friends that they associate with or have associated with that was into substance abuse. I'm getting a sense of abuse around this person in some shape, way, or form. Even if it went down to physical abuse, whether this is a man or woman, both men and women can be victims of forms of abuse. Whether it's mental, emotional, verbal, psychological, this person has dealt with some form of abuse, but it dates back to their childhood, which then leads us into adulthood, assuming all of y'all are adults, as y'all should be watching this. But those things were never processed. I don't feel like this person ever went to therapy, ever went to counseling, ever really worked through these issues. And all that did was pile up and snowball through each relationship, each hurt. That experience from a childhood to a teen to a young adult to a grown adult has transformed and morphed into toxic behaviors that they exhibit today, and they know that. And that's why the devil is in reverse, because they want to release those toxic behaviors. And it can be sleeping with, having multiple sexual partners, multiple, being a workaholic to the point where you isolate yourself from everybody. I mean, whatever their vice is in the negative sense, I mean, they want to release it. And that's what they want to do. They just want to let go of anything that's toxic, okay? So let's see. Let's see here. Let me see. Let me make sure I got all the things right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's see the next steps. So Taurus, what are your next steps here? I feel like I did next steps. I'm not sure. Let me check. Are you feeling? Maybe the connection. Okay, yeah, I guess it is next steps. So what are your next steps, Taurus? What is Taurus's next steps? The Magician in reverse. Ooh, okay. What is your person's next steps? What is Taurus's person's next steps? Okay, so Taurus, let's start with you, right? Because this energy just got a little weird for me, because now you're coming up as the Magician in reverse, okay? Which, the Magician, I do normally like this card. Even in reverse, the Magician in reverse can have his benefits. Depending on the negative. Okay, let me tell you how the Magician in reverse have his benefits, right? If somebody does you wrong, and you want to come up as the Magician in reverse, and it's like, oh no, you hurt me, but now I got the upper hand. Now I'm going to be the one to control the situation in a way that you won't be able to predict it. In that sense, I like the Magician because, yes, is it tricky? Is it deceptive? Is it conniving? Yes. But I like it when it's done in a good sense, right? Like in a good sense of, I guess it's tit for tat, petty, if you will, but it's like, you got me? Okay, now I got you. Now you heard me, you're not even going to see me coming. It's kind of that energy here, if I explain that well. I don't think you're actively going about trying to get back at this person or take revenge. I don't see that at all. That's quite the contrary. But what I do see here with the Magician in reverse is that if this person comes towards you, right, and this is in your next steps, you have the upper hand on this person. And if you need to pull out your bag of tricks to make sure that this person understands, either they come correct or you're not the person to F with, you're absolutely more than ready to hop into this Magician in reverse energy to let this person know, don't mess with me. Don't fuck with me. You got the wrong one. It's an interesting energy because I do still feel like you have a little soft spot for them. But also at this point, I feel like you've been hurt so much by this person. You're ready to let this person know, hey, I'm not gonna antagonize or initiate anything with you. But if you come back to me and approach me and you approach me with the same BS, oh, you better believe I got some tricks up my sleeve for you. That's that energy here. Now, this person with the Four of Cups in reverse, they're actually open to this. Their next steps is not looking at what could have been or what happened, this and that. There is possibility here. There is opportunity here. I want to take advantage of that. I want to see what's on the other side. I want to see what we can create. So you guys are this is you being on the defense and they're being on the offense. They're wanting to see what can be created and take the opportunity here with you. They want to take that chance here with you, right? So let's see the outcome. What is the outcome here for Taurus? What is the outcome here for Taurus, Spirit? I'm so sorry if that was confusing trying to explain the Magician. I knew what I meant in my head, but it's hard to translate into words. I'm not really a wordsmith, okay? But if you have liked this video so far, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out my small channel so much. Woo! Okay, let me get one clarifier for this tower. Why's the tower here, Spirit? For the outcome. Okay. And then let's get your person's outcome. What is Taurus's person's outcome? Taurus's person's outcome. Interesting. So you have the Tower and the Ace of Wands, and they have the Judgment in reverse. So let's start on your side, Tower. Your side, Taurus, right? Tower to the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands in reverse. There is some form of a missed opportunity. There's some form of a missed passionate beginning, a new passionate start. Yes, the Tower here is about unexpected changes or unexpected events. But I don't feel like this was really unexpected. And I'm going to tell you why. On their end is the Judgment in reverse. So despite looking at the opportunity, despite wanting to come in, they're not coming in just yet, right? They're not choosing to reconcile just yet. They're on this Knight of Pentacles, moving very slow. Do they want to give you an offer to mend things? Yes, they do. Are they coming right now? No, they're not. And my thing is here, yes, you are on the defense. You are guarded, definitely. You have, all your tricks in your bag ready if this person approaches you the wrong way. I think what catches you off guard, though, Taurus, if I'm going to be honest with you, I feel like you've already went through this Tower moment. Because I feel like you've expected this person to come back by now. You've already expected this person to bring in this Ace of Wands and start a new passionate beginning, a new desired beginning. And the fact that it's still taking so long, the fact that they haven't came back yet, the fact that they haven't initiated or reached out yet. I mean, how they're doing and feeling in general is the Nine of Pentacles, so they may be on social media, online, just in their everyday life, living life like it's golden, like they don't need you or anyone, right? But you might have felt, that's all a facade, that's whatever. You know, because you still had that small piece of hope, a small piece of possibility in your heart, I should say. That, okay, this person's going to come back. This person's going to come back, whatever. But in the meantime, I'm just going to be guarded. And this person has not come back yet. And I think that's the Tower moment. Either you already went through this Tower moment, or you're going through this Tower moment of, okay, it's been days now, I haven't heard from him. It's been weeks now, I haven't heard from him. It's been months now. Now it's like, okay, this really might be done for real. I think that's the Tower moment. That's the enlightenment of, okay, this person hasn't came back yet. And they haven't with this Judgment in reverse. I think there's a lot of work this person needs to do. I think they're just kind of in their own element and zone right now. I do see a Knight of Pentacles here, so there is some form of movement, but it's so darn old slow. It's like watching water dry, you know? So I do apologize, Taurus. This is kind of but I feel like I'm not telling, if you're watching this and you made it this far, I'm not telling you anything you don't know. That's that Tower. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. All right, Taurus, well, that has been your reading. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. If it resonated, if it didn't, still go ahead and do it anyway. Please help out the small channel, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.